G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 29 of our Wolves career mode here on Dylan on the Ball. Today is the big one, possibly the biggest day in the club's history, at least in the 21st century anyway. It is the second leg of our Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid. We'll see in a second just how the first leg has gone, where we are for this second leg, but we're at home, we're confident, we beat them in the group stage at least, you already know that much. And here's hoping that today we go through. Make sure to leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get cracking. I've got you on the this time I've got it sorted by assist, so you know a bit of credit to a few other people. Of late we've been starting with the goals sort of highlighted, I suppose. So it's been a lot of Ismail Assar, Jimenez, and Poulsen, but. You know, here's a bit of a different view, looking at a few players who have perhaps had less of the spotlight but deserve a bit more, like Dendoncker being up there, like Semedo doing very well from right back, and like Ross Barkley, who I've called average, but is having just an outstanding season with, 33 goal involvements in 28 matches? Incredible. Clean sheets. Definitely still a worry, as you see here, only 13 in 56 games played, which is less than ideal. But anyway, let's, without, too much, buggering about, let's get through to the games that we've had since last year. We've had 3 in the Premier League and our first leg away at the Bernabeu. We will start off with a trip away to Burnley. So we were off to Turf Moor, never an easy, simple place to go, but early on here, or not so early, half time just before I guess, it was a corner that we had sort of recycled as our players were running back into position, won the ball, whipped it in with Pedro Neto, and Rafael Leao got his head on the ball, powered it past, I think it's Wayne Hennessy they've got in goal, weirdly enough, but giving us a 1-0 lead before we sort of got Burnleyed a little bit. They just sort of got it to the byline, clipped it up, and one of their big boys got up there, powered a header into the bottom corner. I'm very much suspicious of the defending firstly, all around, both the tackle and the attempt at the header. But then Jose Sarr, he sort of just falls sideways slowly. It's not really a dive. We dropped 2 points. It's 1-1. In the title race, we've dropped 2 points. We then went away to West Ham United, and getting underway here, it was Ruben Vinagre getting around to the byline, whipping one across for Jedson Fernandez to get on the end of. Just a very well whipped across ball between, I think that's maybe Dawson and Fabianski. Anyway, between them, whipped across onto the head of Jedson Fernandez before Mr. West Ham himself, Mark Noble, gets on the score sheet. In this universe, he's not retired. He's pegging back the, at that stage, league leaders, I suppose. Good first touch there, setting himself up, firing it past Jose Sarr, who guesses, I guess, the wrong way with the way that he's fallen, and it's 1-1. Then, about 60 minutes in, it's Trincao. He has given us a 2-1 win away at West Ham, a big, big result. A result we needed to keep us up in the hunt, tight with Manchester City, up at the top of the table. Fires it across Fabianski there, who doesn't cover himself in glory, but Trincao does. Then the big one, the one we all care about. The highlights are a little different because FIFA did that thing where you can't see anyone in the highlights, but that's fine because all you would have seen is Benzema making us look absolutely average there. Only the 3 minutes in. Dances around the defenders. There was a good bit of build-up from them. I think we just about won the ball on their left-hand side from Hazard, but then that little interchange of passing, there was no way we could have reacted to that, and then Benzema just sort of easily coasts his way past Max Kilman, fires it past Jose Sarr, who, again, can't do anything about it. We pulled one back here, you see it gets headed away, we recycle quickly. Nelson Semedo plays a nice ball across the edge of the box, around the penalty spot. It's Ruben Neves sliding it past Thibaut Courtois there. Nice little side foot finish, sort of finesse shot. I was definitely scared that, you know how you press the right bumper and they end up leaving the ball go between their legs? But, I mean, this time it worked out. And You can see here, he just nicely runs onto the ball, places it with his good foot into the corner past Courtois, who can't get there. Unfortunately, they took the lead yet again here. You see some good build-up play. It's Toni Kroos here, slipping it to Casemiro, who plays in Benzema, who's just through, clear, away. It's 2-1. They've fired it in there. Benzema, too good for our defence, easily getting that through there. No one tried to keep with his run. You see the other centre-back I think it's Connor Cody, tried to close in, but then sort of stayed with Casemiro, didn't come across to cover, which is a bit dodgy, but nothing dodgy about that finish. As he fires that one in, side netting, nothing we could do. Then Ross Barkley plays it out to Neves. Ismail Assar ends up getting himself a goal. He passes it into the side netting, set up well there by Ruben Neves. He sort of drew in the right back there, and we're able to just side foot a finish past Courtois, making it 2-2 right on the stroke of half time. You see better from this angle. We've drawn in the right back, played the extra pass, and just the calm side foot finish again from Ismail Assar. This is a much better angle of it, just past Nicolas Soul, and Courtois fired in off the post. We then took the lead. It was finally a big goal for Raul Jimenez away at the Bernabeu, 60 minutes in, taking the lead 3-2. Ross Barkley does very well here. You see, it almost seems like he's dawdling, I suppose, or giving them time to catch up. But really, he's waiting for that overlapping run from Jimenez, takes the centre-back out of play, and fires it across Courtois for a 3-2 lead that we almost held on to. It's the 88th minute here. They play it out to the left-hand side. Eden Hazard. You can see we're all getting dragged across one side. At the back post is Rodrigo. Fires in the volley. That is the way that it finishes. So today's game, it will be perfectly poised at 3-3 for our home leg of the Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid. As I said, I guess, all four of our defenders get very much dragged across the box. No one anywhere near Rodrigo, who, all credit to him, stays composed, fires in the volley. It is at the near post. It is, at the end of the day, fairly close to Jose Sarr, but you can't really fault him, I suppose. 3-3. Then one that we will sort of race through, I suppose. We were away at Newcastle, 3 away games in the Premier League, which is a bit of an odd run, but we'll take it as we take a 1-0 lead here through Yusuf Poulsen with his stronger right foot, firing in a finish into the side netting past Caldalo. Was in goal for 1-0. Before, quite easily, this time it was Rafael Leao on the end of Jedson Fernandez, who had made the overlapping run, cut it back for him on the 6-yard line, manages to get his foot up over the ball, drive it down into the ground, into the net for 2-0, which he promptly then made 3-0. Just before half-time, it was Michael Olise drawing in the fullback, who definitely committed too quickly or too soon or too high, committed too much, I don't know. But we didn't do too much with it. We made it 3-0 just before half-time, where Trincao then, after half-time, 15 minutes into the half, broke away down the right-hand side. No one really closed him down, so he had time to put it onto his better left foot and slide that one across Caldalo for 4-0. Rafael Leao then got put through as they were, for whatever reason, trying to press forward and not save face or, go damage control mode, I suppose. He got put through. The 33, 34-year-old by now, Kieran Trippier, couldn't stay up with him, made it 5-0. Then, on the stroke of 90 minutes, Trincao just sort of walks through the box. I don't know what happens here. Sort of waiting for other things to happen. None of the defenders go to the ball. And then he fires one, and it's really not a great effort. I'm not sure what Caldalo's done, but he hasn't saved the ball. He also doesn't save this hat-trick for Trincao. You can see time, maybe has gone over a little bit. and we get a little bit lucky adding a 7th onto the scoreline and adding a hat-trick for Trincao. But that was really, that we needed that, I suppose. In the league, the 2 away wins and the draw have left us, at this stage, we're 2 points behind Manchester City with a game in hand. Only the 4 games to go in the league, so I guess it is in our hands, should we win all of our 4 games. We'll go through them very briefly on the right-hand side. We host Bournemouth while City host Brighton. Then we have actually a trip away to... we have Liverpool coming to visit us, which could be a big game, could be one that turns the title, who knows. Then the following weekend, they go away to Burnley, which, if it's anything like our result, I mean, we are in the money. Fingers crossed. On the same day, we are away to Leeds, which could be a great game. It could be 3-3, it could be 4-3 in the 90th minute, or it could be 6-0, who knows. Anything can happen in a Leeds match. Then on the final day, we go away to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace, and Manchester City host United. A derby on the final day is pretty elite. Like, if you can imagine what happened this year with Aston Villa coming to City and the way that the league was won, could you imagine if that was done in a derby to win the league? Like, that would be incredible. Hopefully it doesn't happen, though. Hopefully we've quashed that and we can beat Liverpool, we can beat Crystal Palace, we can beat Leeds, and hopefully beat Bournemouth as well. And look, if we don't get through today, hopefully we've got the league to fall back on and we can celebrate some success this year. We'll have a quick look at the bottom of the table just to see what's going on. Unfortunately for Nottingham Forest, it looks like they're going straight back down. Also down there is Brighton, which is very surprising. You wouldn't have guessed that. I don't know what players they've lost or how poor, recruitment has gone or anything like that. But seemingly it's going horribly. Leeds also still in there. They're in with a hunt. I mean, I suppose at this point, not all 3. Oh, yeah. Nottingham Forest are gone, aren't they? West Ham get a point and Nottingham Forest are definitely gone. I suppose as we go up the Premier League table, it's a bit weird to see Arsenal down in 9th with West Brom well ahead of them. I mean, how far ahead? Oh, it's only 4 points with a game in hand as well. So, I mean, it's not well ahead of them, but it's ahead of them. It's weird to see. Then seeing Liverpool that far behind City and ourselves is a bit weird, but I suppose sort of mirroring the real-life Premier League with a little bit less of a point total at the top. There's just that 2 running away with it at the top. Hopefully we can come out the better of the 2 and it's not a repeat for Manchester City. Today, though, is all about the Champions League. It is a 3-3 aggregate as we host Real Madrid. The other semi-final is Manchester United hosting PSG. United leading that one by 2-1. We will, after the game, see, either who we have in the final or who we could have had in the final, I suppose. There's only one way to find out. Let's get to our lineups. Look, now call me crazy, but I'm going balls to the wall. We are going absolutely full out for it. Best team available. We've got Jose Sarr, Semedo, Cody, Kilman, Nuri, midfield 3 of Benassa, Barkley and Ruben Neves, and a front 3 of Neto, Jimenez and Sarr. Really hoping that we can, just put our best team out there, get a good result, basically. As for Real Madrid, it is Courtois in goal, a backline of Carvajal, Militao, Alaba and Luke Shaw. Midfield 3 of Goretzka holding with Casemiro and Toni Kroos ahead of him. Front 3 of Benzema as a false 9 with Hazard and Rodrigo ahead of him. They did also play this false 9 in the first game, so, take it with a pinch of salt as you saw Benzema racing through for a couple of goals in the first leg. So, it says it's a false 9, but really, with how fluid they can be and how good Benzema can be, we should be just as worried, really. They've also got Erling Haaland on the bench. He did come on in the second half. I'm not sure if he played too much of a part in the goal, but he was there. He was definitely there. All 91 overall of him, or whatever the heck he would be now. But just looking at the teams, and look, super honesty hours. We're not the better team. They're the better team. They've got the better players. They've got the better squad. They've probably got the better coach. We're definitely up against it here, I suppose. But we're at home and we're confident at home. Let's do it. Let's get through to a Champions League final. Let's do it. So here it is. Beautiful Molineux. hosting a Champions League semi-final, hosting the great Real Madrid. Guys, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Make sure to leave that like down below. Subscribe if you are enjoying the video, if you'd like to see whether we end up in next episode. Also, comment down below. Make sure you get involved. Let's get a bit of a community started, something like that. All the good stuff. Also, in the description down below is the social medias. There's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all of the things that you would want. They are all down there. Get amongst it. Like we're about to do, hosting Real Madrid. Let's do it. I know I said if you follow the Manchester United season we've got on Football Manager as well, I know I said that I get more nervous in those because I can't really control much of it. But man, this is a Champions League semi-final. I mean, what more? Oh, Ross Barkley, please. Oh, that would have been fantastic early. Oh, so this. Oh, no. 2 early chances there. That would have been fantastic. Oh, we've won the ball early. Positive start. Oh, Ruben Neves went through, but he doesn't keep hold of it. Oh, nearly closing down on Courtois there. Man, this is positive early, as we are, I mean, really, fairly all over them. Oh, we tried to slip through 8 Nuri overlapping there, and we've perhaps overplayed that. And now we will be up against it on a counter-attack. Or we would have been if Benzema could sort his feet out. I looked to play in Sarr there, but he made a run way too early. Play it to Pedro Neto instead, just fire it out to him. He'll cut in, which has been definitely a success here. Oh, and the overlapping Sarr. Oh, big save, Courtois. You could see as we ran across the edge of the box there, Ruben Neves' run opened up Sarr, but he just can't quite finish it past Courtois. Makes a big save. 12 minutes in already. Big chances, and all going our way so far. Not to be from the corner, well too close to the keeper, but we win it so easily back. And Sarr, with his pace, has way too much of it for Carvajal. Oh, Pedro Neto. Did he just air swing? I'm sure he just air swung. Swung? Air swung. That's the words. That's how English works. Oh, and now it's the counter that we were talking about before. It's the pace of Rodrigo. You'll notice they don't have Vinicius, and I'm not sure if we... Oh, that was poor. That was absolutely very poor. You'll notice, yeah, they don't have Vinicius, and that's... He actually moved to Chelsea in the January window. Some, stupidly low figure for what Real Madrid would actually want for him. It was something, easily under 100 million. I don't know if it was, 85 or something like that, but it was definitely under 100. Oh, and we've tried... Man, overplaying is the story of the day so far. On a couple of occasions, at least. Whereas Real Madrid might be able to be the clinical ones here. Hopefully not for our sake. But with their quality, I doubt they'll be too... What's the word? Generous, I suppose. Oh, that's a poor pass straight to Luke Shaw. We're definitely so far the better side, which is very weird to say, but it's surely the only way you can view this. I hate Nuri's got a lot of space he's running into here. Oh, he overran it. I wanted him to whip that in, but he overran it. Oh, no way. He crossed it to the back post. I was hoping for a bicycle or something from Raul Jimenez. Instead he, blindly takes a volley over his shoulder, and Courtois does well. Anticipates it very well, spreading himself and taking the ball. Man, this has been an intense 35 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I've been in... This is not great. Oh, Max Kilman. He was free as a bird there. I don't know how he's ended up fluffing this one. He got ahead of Alaba. Just, I don't know, ballooned up in the air somehow. Would love a goal here. I don't know if it's too much I'm asking for, but... so far it has been. Seem like we have people in the box. It's Barkley. It's 1-0. Ross Barkley, of all people, sprinting into the box, 39 minutes in, gets on the end of a cross. I could just sort of see, to be fair, I wasn't 100% confident whether it was going to be that the defender committed, I think it's Alaba, maybe. No, Militao it is. I wasn't sure if he was going to commit towards Jimenez or go to Barkley. End of the day, I think we've timed it well so that he's only just getting to Barkley when the ball gets there, and the power on his header as he's arriving late in the box, nothing Courtois could do but concede, and we've got the lead. Cannot say we have not deserved it. On the base of that, the first half we've done here, it has been a great first half from our end. We've done very well to contain them, and I'm not sure. I mean, they might have had a shot or something, but I mean, I feel like I haven't been stressed at that end. It's just been the other end that I haven't been able to, I don't know, sort myself out. They might, nearly figuring it out here. Real Madrid being wasteful is bizarre, especially in the Champions League. We know, I mean, especially as a Manchester City fan, I know all about it. Know all about Raul Jimenez being through. Big save again. If they end up coming through this, much like the Champions League final, there's going to be a lot of thank yous coming Courtois' way. Half time then, a 1-0 lead in the Champions League semi-final. We're halfway there, or 3/4? Whatever. We're almost there. Second half underway, and we know as this goes on, they are going to start trying to press. Hopefully, I mean, I guess that's when we really start to depend on like the pace that we have up front in Neto. This might be a go. Straight at the keeper, basically. The pace of Neto and Sarr on the counter, I suppose. Let's have another look at this effort. I mean, straight as an arrow, and the keeper saw it all the way, apparently. Try our luck from the corner. Ross Barkley, can he get up? No. Ismail Assar wins the second ball. It might be another go here for Benassa. I don't know what happened there. That was awful, though. Almost felt like someone got in the road. Good start to the second half, though, as Barkley wins a big header there. As it's, again, us with the early moves being made here. The stats at halftime were 10 shots to 0. Obviously in our favour. So, I mean, hopefully that continues. Man, Neto getting around the outside there. And Neves with a bit of a run there. Across the keeper? No. Whoa. Man, they are living dangerously with that playing around at the back. Neves, no. Barkley was free there for a minute. But they've won it well. That was a big intervention there from, I guess, Nelson Semedo. But we haven't been able to capitalise. I mean, as we sort of expect from Real Madrid, they come the other way quickly. Nuri, absolutely beautifully. With ease, takes it back off Rodrigo. And now Nuri's been able to take this a long way. He's won it back somehow in the box. Given it to Barkley, who misses. No. He set it up. I mean, not well, really. It was haphazardly. Should have deflected off of Jimenez, but instead flies wide. I think I just said insteads, which isn't a word. Oh, no. Here we go then. So, ineffective to a degree, I suppose. Benzema did his work in the first leg with his 2 goals. They've brought on Erling Haaland with a half hour to go. And Erling Haaland on, I mean, seemingly in real life, but on FIFA, is something else. This is the first time they've really got down near our box like this. But Connor Cody with the big tackle that we can take the other way. This is what we want. We want to give it to Sarr up against bloody Carvajal. And giving it to Pedro Neto in the box. Straight at bloody this Courtois fella. Knows where to put himself to save a ball, doesn't he? Good interception, and now it's them going the other way with it. This false 9 thing definitely worked in the first leg. This second leg, though, it's almost seemed to hinder them. Because, I mean, the false 9 himself is sort of... that's a great pass. Well, that's a great pass. He's sort of putting himself in with our defensive mid. Oh, I just can't get around him. Almost. This is the period we start to worry about. I feel like if we win this ball back here, it'll start to be where they press us high up. And, I said if. Did say if we win the ball back, which we didn't. We will bring on Aidan O'Neill. Ends up in what might be their first shot, but is a good save from Jose Sarr out for a corner. Corner for Real Madrid. Cruz swinging it in towards Haaland. Headed away well. I don't know who that was, but that was a big intervention. And no, we haven't won the ball back yet. Man, where was this? It's Rodrigo. Oh, big save, Jose Sarr. And we win it. That's the stuff. And can we go the other way? A big through ball from Aidan O'Neill. Too big for Pedro Neto, but it's down the other end and it's a lot better down here. Oh, Real Madrid here. Turning up the pressure. Erling Haaland being played in. Max Kilman hoping that we can stay in front of him. Yes, big tackle, Max Kilman. Plays it out as well, and this is where we need the pace to make the difference. No, we'll turn back. Keeping the ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, this is the stuff. It's Nelson Semedo around the outside. Can he find someone? No, finds, I think that was Militao with the interception. Oh, and Hazard turning his man. Not what we want. Nor do we want Haaland turning and running at people. Hazard in behind now. Max Kilman coming after him. We do not want extra time or penalties. Good tackle, Max Kilman. And he's won the ball. Have we got the ball from that? Oh, that's beautiful. All right, we've made a couple of subs. We've brought on Poulsen and Fabio Silva. And we will try and come away with it, I guess. That's a good place for a pass. And the fresh legs of Poulsen, can he keep this in? He can, and nearly run into the assistant there. Oh, but instead he runs into bloody Toni Kroos, who's been fairly good. Not as good as we have been, though. And we'll keep hold of the ball. Oh, it's happening, isn't it? Oh, no. What's that pass? Why have I done that? Someone's got to stay with Haaland. Oh, no. Oh. No. 92nd minute. Oh no, it's come straight from the poor pass. They've gone down the other end, made us look silly. I've committed too many people towards Haaland. I thought he was just going to blast it. Instead he's clever. He pulls it back for Rodrigo around the penalty spot. Firing it in, sending us to extra time. Not long to go, unfortunately for us. There it is, that's full time. Another half hour it is. Right, that second half was much more even. Ended up being 5 shots to 4 in the second half after a 10-0 first. But maybe that was me shitting the bed and bottling it. Who knows? It is, though, extra time. Oh, and now Real Madrid is starting to play. Absolutely they are. It's now Carvajal with the ball down the right. What's happened? Why have we not won the ball there? That was ridiculous. Oh, thank God for Max Kilman. That was a great intervention. Very timely. And we're going the other way with it, this time with Ismail Assar. Lots of space opening up in the game now. Oh, almost. Ismail Assar making the most of his pace. Taking it all the way down the other end. Trying to cut it back, but finding a Real Madrid player. Man, the stretched game doesn't suit me. Defensively, at least. And it's Rodrigo, the goal scorer this game. Also the equaliser in the first. Giving it into Erling Haaland. No. Oh, he's found Kroos. No. We just can't tackle Haaland. He puts it across the 6-yard line to an open Toni Kroos. And it's 2-1 Real Madrid. Carvajal played into Erling Haaland, who just, as I said, can't be tackled. I mean, he has Connor Cody at his back. He has, was that Semedo coming to try and tackle him? No one stays with Kroos though. Kroos walks through, makes it 2-1. And what was that? 100 minutes in. So 5 minutes left in this half of extra time. And our tiring legs looking tired. Yusuf Poulsen with the ball high up here, looking for an equaliser. I mean, Ruben Neves just sort of running, I don't know what, freely, I could suppose. Oh, a couple of efforts there from Fabio Silva, and Real Madrid now showing their nous, able to play out well there, and now keep hold of the ball. Lucky he's offside there, but I think as we play this, it'll be half time in extra time. No, not. It'll let us get it all the way to Courtois before calling the half time. And those Courtois saves in the first half now starting to look incredible. We'll just try and take this around the outside though with Poulsen. He's overrun it. Oh no, it's happening. It's happening. It is absolutely happening. We have thrown away a 1-goal lead to Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final. Sounds familiar to English sides at this point. Oh, nearly around them there, but they do win the ball. And when Real Madrid win the ball after half time, we know what happens. It's not a good story for Wolves. 8 Nuri wins the ball but can't keep hold of the ball from Rodrigo, who wins a bloody corner. Corners have been decent for us in the Champions League, so maybe we'll be able to run this the other way, hopefully. Benassa has come away with the ball. Fabio Silva isn't through, but he's done well to keep hold of the ball. Oh, that's surely a foul. Something. It is a foul. We'll see what we can do with Ruben Neves swinging this in towards the far post. Oh, our player got stuck, didn't he? I don't know if you guys saw that, but the one player who was trying to go towards the ball, 100% just got stuck on someone. Oh, they're so good, this Real Madrid side. Just playing around every little pass is so good. And bloody Erling Haaland, who should be at Manchester City, bastard, has come on and made the difference. It's over. It's Camavinga. We can't get the ball off them. It's 3-1. Oh man. Looks like the league we're focusing on. Oh no. Back heel from Haaland. Can't tackle Rodrigo. Passed across the box. Hazard lays it back for Camavinga, who steadies himself and fires it past Jose Sarr. Weight Watchers. Ancelotti has done it. Not long to go now. What, 3 minutes? Definitely not enough time in FIFA. Oh, that first half from Courtois. The difference, really. And definitely goalkeeper's the difference. It's Semedo into the box now. Not able to cut it back, but wins a corner. Definitely too little too late. We've won a corner though, and we'll swing it in just because we have to, I suppose. Courtois will come and claim it as they claim their place in the Champions League final. That stings, doesn't it? I guess that guarantees a third season at Wolves, doesn't it? If we had won this and won the league, I think I was done with it, but losing that stings. Here is the goal that equalises it. For whatever reason, we can't see our goal, but we can see Real Madrid equalising it in the 92nd minute. Just incredible stuff from them, really. From 80 minutes onward, even maybe earlier, they were just so good at playing out of the back. We couldn't win it high, we couldn't keep hold of it, we couldn't create. They then took the lead. An untackleable Erling Haaland puts it on a plate for Toni Kroos. We should have done better, shouldn't we? There's definitely more players could have done. Sarr, valiant effort, can't quite get across, but he was sold by his defence. So that was 2-1. Camavinga added the gloss here with a last-minute effort. He did well to get around Benassa, it was, and then laid on a plate for him from, I think it's Eden Hazard. And as he stabilises himself, fires in with his left peg, and fires Real Madrid through to the Champions League final, knocking out our Wolves. So here's the confirmation then. It's Real Madrid going through a 6-4 on aggregate. We couldn't defend well enough against them. They're too good. And The other semi-final ended 2-1 to Manchester United, 4-2 on aggregate. They are through. The final is Real Madrid versus Manchester United, which, look, a number of years ago, this would be fantastic. Must watch. Feel like there's only one way it could go, today's football, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe I'm upset. I don't know. Anyway, though, I mean, next video will be the Premier League final day. I'm scrolling down here on the right-hand side down to our game against Crystal Palace, which is the next you'll see. Hopefully, we're still top of the league. I mean, I'd love it personally if there was no drama and, you know, Manchester City lose their next couple, so that final day means nothing and we've already won. But I'm not super confident about that, especially after today. Let's hope for the best, and next video, guys, will be hopefully our Wolves side lifting the Premier League. Despite the result, though, I want to say thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions, all the likes. Make sure to leave more down below if you made it this far. Subscribe, make sure to leave a like as well. Really helps the channel, helps the video get out there. So do comments. Comment down below what you think. I don't know, maybe let me know what you reckon would put us over the hump next year in winning the Champions League. I mean, obviously there's plenty of room in the squad to be better. Goalkeeper's the glaring one right now after that performance from Courtois, but maybe you have another idea of what really needs that upgrade, and I'm more than happy to try and integrate any community suggestions into that one. But that'll wrap up this one, guys, and until next time when we go again, having licked our wounds, try and win the Premier League. Peace.